The name is Neberson Dawlies. I have a topic today that I really want to discuss. Truly, it's about apologies. You don't need to apologize to me for showing your true colors. If using the N-word makes you feel good about yourself, please feel free, man, and use the word. I remember when I was a freshman in high school back in 1992, I looked up the meaning of that word in the dictionary, and it was the Webster dictionary at the time. The meaning was not what it is being used today, or what the Google, when you Google it, and it tells you it's solely related to black people. But back then, when I read it, it was an ignorant person. Although they tend to associate the word with black people, but back in 1992, reading that Webster dictionary, it was mainly ignorant individual. Today, if you Google the N-word, it solely means black Americans living in America. I don't know where they get that from. Once again, when I did my schoolwork back in 92 as a freshman in high school, it did not state the word was solely a black person. But obviously, since we give so much power to that word, when I say we as a society, as black individuals, then yeah, they'll definitely use it against us to make us feel some type of way. Me personally, I've never associated that word with me. I never felt like I'm inferior to anyone. I never felt ignorant. I never felt any sort of way. Whomever trying to use the word towards me, I never felt like they were talking to me. In fact, I normally use the word against them. I normally be like, listen, in order for you to use that word, you must not have much of a vocabulary to feel that by calling me such a word, that I'll feel some sort of way. In turn, the word does not mean me as a black person. Okay? It means that you are ignorant. Your level of education must be really low, minute, that you cannot use anything to make me feel inferior to you, but you must use such a word thinking that will trigger me or make me react in a manner that you would like to see me react. But in turn, that will never happen. That's just to show the level of education that you must have, that your vocabulary is so low that you must use a word to try to make me feel inferior to you. Going through my years, I never felt inferior to any other man. So let's try to use something else. Maybe something else will get to me. But at that, I also feel that we as a black community give a lot of power of that word, meaning that we use the word so often that it becomes part of our DNA, part of our endearment towards one another, which subconsciously can definitely have an effect on how you view yourself or how you treat others, or even your children can be affected by such a term of so-called endearment that you use among one another. I feel differently. I feel like we should definitely shift our thinking totally from what we normally allow ourselves to think or to call each other such a word. The word is ugly in general, but me coming from where I come from, the island of Haiti, we use a word similar to the word to the N word, which is neg. Neg is meaning like anybody can be a neg. Yo neg, T-neg-za. That means like this black guy or whatever, but it's not such an ugly word. It is part of our vocabulary in which we use it often to, to greet one another, but it's not as demeaning compared to the N-word that they use in America. And also based on interacting with other culture, like the Spanish culture, they use negrito, which I guess associate to black people, but really just meaning a black person. That's what I'm assuming. I'm not a Spanish speaking person, but based on interacting with other Spanish speaking people, they do associate that word negrito towards black. So in a word is, us black people need to stop giving so much value to that word, man. And nobody should apologize or feel like they should be apologizing to someone for using that word, for using their true for showing their true colors, for showing the person that you are. I'd rather somebody show me who they are than hide themselves from who they truly are. I don't know if you understand the lingo of exactly what I'm saying, but I'd rather somebody come up front to me, yo, listen, my views is that I'm a such and such racist, I see color, or whatever you want to say. I'd rather somebody straight up front with me and let me know how they really are than trying to find out or guessing who they are. I don't want to play the guessing game to anybody that's in my circle or that I associate with, that's an acquaintance. I'd rather know exactly who I'm dealing with than the person hiding their true self. So why should somebody apologize for showing who they really are? I never get it, and I will never get it. We as a community, black community, need to stop giving other people power of using any word, any negative word towards us. Again, like I said, let people show their true colors. Take the power away from them. You'll see how little they'll feel, or they might not even use such a term because they know how to target you. So eventually they're going to use the word that can trigger you to react in the manner that they want you to react. Based on my past experiences, I've learned not to give anyone the power to make me react to the way they want to see me react. Power over my condition, my living, my freedom, my everything. I don't give people power over anything that has to do with me. Again, I've been called this word so many times in my life, but at the same time, when people uses it, I feel like they're not using it against me. It has nothing to do with me because I don't consider myself to be such a word. I always feel like I'm more superior than whomever tend to try to make themselves feel more superior. And nobody's gonna make me feel inferior to them. That's why a lot of people use such ugly words, nigga, or whatever other word they may use, because their vocabulary is so minute that they gotta try to make you feel inferior to them. So all in all, is take the power away from people. Don't let them use their words, their thinking, their whatever to make you feel less than them. Stand up and be who you are, proudly who you are, and keep your head high. Keep on going about your business. Don't let people put their labels on you, man. Don't let it affect you, period. Use their words against them. Something that I've learned along the way, someone taught me, action speaks louder than words. So let your action show people who you truly are, instead of feeding into their negative ideology about you. Just, go about your thing. Don't let people labeling make you feel that you are who they want you to be. Take pride of who you are and go on about your business, man. No apologies. Please show me your true color. Show me who you really are. I'd rather deal with somebody that show me exactly who they are instead of people that are fronting, putting up a front. Please let me know who you are so I know how to deal with you accordingly. Okay? People are just, ugly at times. They want to make you feel a certain way just to make themselves feel a certain way. I don't allow people to make me feel any type of way. I'm in control of my environment. I'm in control of how I react. I'm in control of whatever that has to do with me. Nobody can use any such a word or anything for that matter to make me feel according to their way of thinking or their labels or whatever. It's time for us, man, as a community to step our game up, not let the labeling of other people's words affect us or even using such a word among each other. I feel like scaling back from using that word among each other would do us much greater justice. I truly feel that way. And we have to be the teachers of our children in order for them not to use that language as a term of endearment towards one another, which a lot of people had to explain to me. Oh, this and that. I personally don't like to use that word myself, so you're not gonna hear me use that word often. I barely ever use such a word because it's not in my vocabulary. It's not part of my vocabulary. And again, me teaching my 4 boys, they will never, I can't say never because I'm not with them 24/7 going through their everyday life, but I try not to let them succumb themselves to using such a word, okay, especially among one another. Even when they step outside of my household, I don't want them to use such a word. I try to tell them, hey man, that's not the way. Think of each other more highly than that word. That word is ugly. Yes, that word have a history. But in order for you to take the power of that word back from whomever want to use it towards you, you must look at yourself at a different light. You must uplift yourself and feel that you are more superior than anyone that tries to use that word against you to make you feel a certain way. That's the bottom line. If you like what you're hearing from this video, please share and subscribe. That's the only way you can help me. I really appreciate it. Let's take the power of that word away from people that's trying to belittle us, trying to make us feel inferior. Period. Take the power away. Again, please share the video and subscribe with this. Thank you very much. Good night.